Welcome to another installment of Coach Yahweh's Tweets Expounded. I'm Robert Yahweh, your financial literacy coach. My tweet today has been necessitated by a sermon I was listening to this morning, where somebody talks about the word that is used to define forgive in English. Actually, in Amharic, which is the language I believe Jesus spoke, means to let loose. And that raises a lot about how we have the issue of loss in translation. A lot of words we use and we assume to have a certain meaning are actually different, and which would explain a lot why certain ethnic groups, certain people who speak certain languages seem to have an advantage on certain fields than the rest of us. I know I had a chemistry teacher who counted in Hindi, and somehow she was able to do long math much better than we could do with the Arabic method that most of us use. And so my tweet says, wealth is not riches. But many of us use the two words interchangeably. I know I read this somewhere where it clearly indicated what wealth means is the number of days you can sustain your current standard of living, both you and your family, with none of you working. Which basically means money shall continue to come in irrespective. To most of us, this you're told is 3 months, and some 6 months. Others could be a month, because we use our calculation based on your savings. So you're told save at least 6 months of your living expenses as what do you call it? I think we call it for rainy day. And the assumption here is that the rainy day shall only last 6 months, after which the rains shall stop. What about if the rains persist? And riches, on the other end, is the amount of physical cash you have. So many of us are rich but not wealthy. Wealthy is where you have invested to a point that you have sufficient passive income to cover your living expenses. Now, on the other end, that I believe is also called financially free or financial independence. So to many of us, we need to understand that words mean a lot, and how you interpret them helps you to work towards becoming financially literate and financially independent. So we need to be very careful about the use of certain words. Saving vis-a-vis investing, assets vis-a-vis liabilities, and many, many more. So as you go out today, remember, words have different meanings, and a lot of times the meanings are dependent with what language you spoke as a child. Wealthy is not rich, and rich is not wealthy. Thank you for watching another installment of Coach Yahweh's Tweets Expounded. I'm Robert Yahweh, your financial literacy coach.